Please excuse this mess on my head. A few people have told me that this head doesn't look too bad, and they're like, oh, it looks quite cute, it's like pastel. But I got roots, and also my hair behaves, I mean, I don't know how many, let me just turn this down a second. How many of you can relate to the experience of hair behaving in unusual ways when you haven't had it done for a while? When my hair doesn't have dye on it, it just sits gross, and I just don't like the way it feels. Like, I think it like lacks a bit of zhuzh, and like it just needs, it doesn't feel moist. No, actually that's a lie. It's actually, I guess it is kind of dry. Having roots also means that my hair gets greasier quicker. I don't know why that's a thing, but when I bleach my roots out, obviously it dries out the hair a lot more, so it's less likely to get greasy quicker, and that's an annoyance when I haven't done my hair for a while. And the ends just kind of look how dead they look. That always happens when I haven't dyed my hair for a while. Probably a sign that my hair is naturally unhealthy, but whoa, look at those roots. Also, I hate doing roots. Try and get away with having roots by being like, they're cute, right? When really it's just, I can't be asked to do them. They are the worst part of doing hair. Anyway, before we get into that boring process, let me talk about this wonderful shirt that I'm wearing. Just to let you guys know, I have my own merch. Well, I've had my own merch for a while, but I've recently released a load of Halloween, creepy, cute themed stuff over on my shop. If you want to go have a look at it, I'm proud of some of the stuff. They're really cool and I really like them. So if you want to click the link down there in my video description to have a look at my new shirts and bags and jumpers. I'm actually selling jumpers now for the first time ever. Then please do that. I'm very happy with it. It's a bit shit because I can't illustrate to save my life, but I have fun doing it. So that's all that matters, right? I'm just really excited about it. And if you guys buy something, please, please, please take a picture of you in it. I will post it on all of my social media because I'm just so thrilled to see people in my designs. It's the weirdest but coolest feeling, and I will shut up and get into the video. I've said how to do your roots so many freaking times, but I'm just going to go over it in case any of you are new here, and then I'm going to go into what I want to do with my hair. I'm actually going to be using a box dye as part of the process. Just experiment with a colour that stays a little bit more, because this is actually permanent, and the stuff that I use is semi-permanent, and it keeps on washing out and it's doing my actual head in. So the red part is going to be up here, and then I'm going to stop to about here. And then down here, I'm gonna do orange by adding Manic Panics. This is actually infrared. I've never tried infrared before. I wanted to try something different. This is a very, very deep red. I'm gonna be putting some of infrared by Manic Panic with Manic Panic's Sunshine Yellow, and that should get me a nice orange color. And that's gonna go around this section of my hair. And on the very tips, I'm gonna be using headshots, which I don't actually like, but I'm really trying to get into their stuff. So mixing with Manic Panic Sunshine to go on the ends of my hair. So as you can probably tell in this video, I'm trying to complete a sort of fiery flame color. I once did this on my hair extensions, and then I never wore the hair extensions ever again because hair extensions really frustrate me. As much as I try and get into them, I never end up doing it. But I really like the end result of that, and everyone was like, oh my god, it looks so cool. So I'm gonna try and do it on my actual hair, so that way I do wear it on my head, obviously. If you're wanting to do this at home, I'm using a mix of different brands just because I like experimenting with different brands, and it's stuff that I've got laying around the house. I'm a hair dye hoarder, so if I've got bits and bobs lying around the house, it'd be silly if I went out and bought a load of the same brand just for the sake of making a video, when really I should just make the most of what you have and not waste by buying lots of more products. That isn't something you have to do. Just get your favorite brand, whether that's Headshot, Manic Panic, Directions, what are the other ones called? Color something, Splat, Color Pop. I'm making things up now. Find a red, find an orange, find a yellow, or make an orange if you want. Like I'm doing, it's a good idea because it means I don't have to go out and buy some more orange. I will leave a link to my favorite brand down there in the video description box below, which is Manic Panic. So if you want to if you don't have anything in the house and you want to go buy some stuff for this hair transformation, you can do that by using the links below. Right, and now for my bleach. I got some blue powder bleach. Once again, I will find a link down in the video description for you. Yep, in the video description for you. This is Rapid Blue Powder Bleach. Just get blue powder bleach, guys. And I've actually bottled this up. It's peroxide. I wrote on it 20 volume, 6%. I bottled it up because the bottle it was in was massive, and I had a little bit left, and I was like, I had to get it in my suitcase So I was like, I'm gonna shove it in a little bowl, and it seems to be doing the job. So this is what I'm gonna be mixing together to put on my brown roots. So the color is lifted to like an orangey copper, and then I can put the red on top because red won't really show up very well on my natural hair color, which is brown. Guys, if you ever want to know what my natural hair color is, it's that. And by the way, my hair's greasy because the greasier your hair is, the better the hair dye will take. Fun facts with Ellie.
Million thoughts are spinning around in my head. My pulse holds it down, 'cause I'm almost there. Now I see you through the window and I'm walking on it. But I won't let you know. And I know how it goes. It's supposed to feel incredible. It's too bad me, what are you saying? What game are we playing? I want us to be for real now, real now. Oh, 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 so wait, while you take your time. I will wait, while you take your time. I will wait, while you take your time. I will wait, while you take your time. Wait,
I won't lie to you, that was probably one of the scariest hair dye jobs I've ever done because it was so hard not to get it everywhere and it's so hard to see the back of your head. I've done my very, very best to, it's actually turned out really red. When I first put it on, I was like, this looks orange, but it's really developing, which is lovely. But I've tried my very best to stay away from the ends. It's very, very difficult, and I figured it's probably gonna be a waste of time to put orange where I was going to, like in the centerpiece here, because the yellow mixing with the red will make an orange anyway. So I figured instead I'm just gonna put the yellow straight on the ends and then see if that kind of naturally forms an orange in the middle anyway. And then if it doesn't, later on I can just plonk it in between, like tomorrow or something if it doesn't. This is mostly the Manic Panic yellow because I love Manic Panic so much, and a little tint of Headshot. So let's see how this goes. God. I have a very strong suspicion this isn't even going to take, but there's only one way to find out really.
that I wouldn't do. I keep trying to break through, 'cause he got me so high. Just watching him, time flies. Make love to him daytime. I can't get enough. Yeah, he got me so high. Just watching him, time flies. Make love to him daytime. I can't get enough. 'Cause it's you that I love. I got to have it. You that I yearn for.
So I really don't think it has taken very well. Oh no. It's so cold!
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand.
So I just wanted to come in here and explain why I am dyeing my hair again in this clip, because as you can see, my hair was just completely orange all over. The red hair dye wasn't as truly red as I wanted it to. So here I'm actually using Manic Panic Infrared, and I'm putting it at the very roots of my hair because I quite like the orange hue. I like the kind of glowiness of this hair color, but I needed that color at the ends of the hair. So I'm trying to add to this ombre effect that I'm trying to achieve by putting some really deep red at the very root. Now let me just say, this infrared Manic Panic is gorgeous, and I'm so glad I decided to do this because I discovered a new shade that I liked. I had this color sat in my drawer for a little while and I never used it, but it's such a deep, lovely red and I am obsessed. So I don't know why the ombre effect didn't come out at all. It was all right, it was okay, but I really wanted that cherry red at the top going into an orange hue. And once that prominent line was made on my hair between the red and the orange, I used my fingers and the flat brush to blend it all in, as otherwise it's just going to look a bit crazy.
No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me?
Yes, I will mention that it is a lot more subtle than I had hoped it would be, but this is, look at that. This is going to fade so nicely. Like, as the colour comes out, the orange will come out a lot more. But as I top it up and I put yellow onto it, it's just going to make it brighter and brighter as time goes on. I'm very, very excited to see how this turns out over time. Obviously, stay tuned on my channel to see how it works out. It's brighter in real life than it is on camera. Sometimes that happens. Certain dyes I do show up better on camera than others. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is this a nice hairstyle idea? Is it shit? I don't know. I want to do something different that I hadn't done before, and obviously my options are running out a little bit as I've basically done everything now, so I can't stop touching it. I'm just so obsessed. I love it. I don't need your feedback. I know I love it. Before I dash though, I just want to give a little shout out to somebody who I think really, really deserves one. Look at my fingernails. This girl who I want to give a shout out to has been a supporter of my channel for as long as I can remember. She's literally been here for actual years. She's been through thick and thin, the peak of my channel. She's been through like the drops in my channel. She's been by my back supporting me no matter what I make, no matter why I want to make it. She is there and she's like, hi girl, that's you, Lulu Bieberful. If you're watching, Louise Griffiths, I don't know what you want me to refer you as other than a freaking angel. Thank you so much for your support. It does not go unnoticed. She's also on my Patreon account. She's in my live streams. If you're watching this, Lulu, thank you so much. She also has a YouTube channel, so I'm going to give her a shout out whether you guys like it or not, because she deserves one. If you want to go over and watch her, she's very similar to me. Her content's very random like mine. Very fun, bright, fruity, colourful, cheerful. She's Scottish, so if you like a Scottish accent, you're gonna love her. I will leave a link down there for you guys. Please go give her some love. She's not too far off my age, but she reminds me a lot of like a little sister or something. Like, that sounds really cringy, but I see so much of myself in her when I watch her videos. She's lovely. So there's my shout out. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Look at my sparkly new jumper. I freaking love it. I hope that you guys have a lovely day, a lovely evening, a lovely night. Join me on social media such as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm also streaming on YouNow every Friday and some days in between. Just become a fan on there and it will tell you when I'm live, and I also stream on YouTube at the same time on this channel. Oh, look how nice that is. I cannot get over this hair. Thank you to my patrons as always, not just Louise, even though you are lovely, Louise. The rest of you, let's give out some specific names, shall we? Ali, Eileen, Kelly, Lisa, Lou, Stevo, Tony, Zara, and Becca. Thank you, baby cakes. See you.